Hey, real quick before we get started with today's video, this is just a quick PSA, man. You know, fellas, when y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to find a one, you're trying to find her, you're trying to, those who are trying to find the one, hey, be straight head to toe. Be straight head to toe. Don't come half stepping. Work with whatever you have and make it be amazing. Work with whatever you got and make it amazing. You can't be half stepping. I had a I had a young fella at my job come. He trying to, get this girl to talk to him and all that. And I said, "You try to talk to her looking like that?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Did you try to talk to her looking like that?" He said, "Yeah, I just came as I am." Wrong answer. Head to toe. Let me put you on game. Fellas. Can't come half stepping, man. Especially if you're trying to make something happen or not happen. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? What is happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock here on this channel. All right, so today, last year we did a video like this, and it was really well received. And over the past couple of weeks, I've been asked, will I be doing a follow-up or another version of the video? And that is not really seven, but date night recommendations for the holidays. So the holidays bring on a different vibe if you love the holidays, and I, for one, love the holidays. So all the different lattes and hot chocolates and cookies and danishes and Christmas trees and Christmas movies, I'm all a part of that. But you could still be fly, grown and sexy, stepping out for a date night during the holidays. And I got 7 fragrances here that can support that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, we're going to start off with this one that is just growing on me every time that I wear it and every time that I smell it, from the house of Crown Royal. All right, we have Noir. Now this one right here speaks to me, man, and I really enjoy it. This is the best amber fragrance that I've ever smelled. A complex amber as well, so you do get that deep, rich, ambery tone and sweetness. But there's some other facets in here, like some darker nuances, man. You got some orris butter. You have some spices. There's a oud presence in here. That's workable. It's not scary, or you don't have to run from it. But it's blended in very beautifully with the amber in this fragrance, man. And I really, really enjoy it, man. So for a date night setting during the holidays, it'll kind of give off a real cozy vibe. It'll give off a real desirable atmosphere to you. It'll create that. You would create that with the person who you are on a holiday date with. So if you're enjoying something very intimate, or you just kind of out and about during the holiday season on a date night, hey, check into this one, man. From the house of Royal Crown, we have Noir. I wonder if when they created this brand, was they sipping on a little Crown Royal? All right, up next, man, we're gonna go to the Middle Eastern way, and we have different price options, whatever, bang for your buck, niche, all that on this list. From the house of Paris Corner, from the Amir line, we have When Souls Get High. Hey, man, if you're looking for sexy, and you're all bundled up, you're layered, it's cold out, maybe you got the turtleneck, maybe you got the scarf, fellas, maybe you got a hat on, or whatever you got going on, but your mission is the sexy. This is it, man. I have not come across anybody who does not like this. And also, I haven't come across no one who hasn't had a moment when they smelled it. This beautiful white honey note with this fragrance, man. White honey, you get a nuttiness to it as well. Very succulent, very gourmandish, smooth, rich, not sickly sweet. It's not sickly sweet, it's rich. There's a difference between the two. Sometimes a sickly sweet can come off a little bit unauthentic. It can come off synthetic. I don't get that at all from this fragrance. And for around that $40 price point, this is incredible value. And with a note like honey, in my opinion, everyone don't do honey well, but they did it right. And for a date night, during the holiday season, especially if you're going for the sexy, you got to look into this one, man. From the house of Paris Corner, from the Amir line, we have When Souls Get High. This stuff is incredible, man. Each time that I've worn it on a date night, when me and my wife has gone out, I've gotten compliments from not just my wife, from other people around for sure. All right. Up next, from the house of Rojas, all right, we have Mustache EDP. Now, if you're new to the party, this is an inspired by fragrance from YSL's Tuxedo. But this does, especially with me spending time with other clones of Tuxedo and having a decant of Tuxedo myself, the rose and the benzoin in here really do something different that is not done in Tuxedo and other clones. That benzoin gives a much more bold richness of a sweet side. And then you get the rose in here that provides a really nice, sweet, floral take to this note as well. Now, don't get me wrong, you still get YSL Tuxedo easily. But this kind of leans, and especially since I've spent time with it and worn it a few times, this kind of leans into doing its own thing compared to other clones like Kismet, and that's the only one that I have. That leans all the way Tuxedo. Like, sometimes I don't know which one is which, especially when it starts to dry down. But this one, look, if you're dressing up a little bit and it's not a super casual thing, but you maybe, you might be throwing on a suit. You might be throwing on that peacoat. You might be really blending in something really fancy. You might be heading to a 5-star restaurant, a 10-star restaurant where you're gonna be spending a little bit. You might be getting valet parking for this holiday date night. This is something for sure that can really match that vibe and match that feel. From the house of Rojas, we have Mustache EDP. Very good stuff here. Once upon a time, this was super popular. All right, let's get to something intoxicating, man. From the house of Zaharov, in collaborations with Curly Scents, we have Of the Immortals. Look at that bottle. The bottle is crazy. Now hear me out. And the light probably clashed with my studio light with the bottle. Now hear me out. To my nose, if it was ever done before, and I just recently thought about this, and I may have seen some conversation previously before I smelled this, I'm not sure, but it might have been, but this smells like a potential niche version of 1 Million Lucky. Yes. Potential niche version of 1 Million Lucky. Honey, there's a nuttiness to this. It's rich, but this one is indeed much more heavier and much more bolder. There's a boozy feel to this as well, which starts to separate from that thought. I'm not saying this smells like 1 Million Lucky, I'm not. But if 1 Million Lucky went up and somebody got a hold of the formula and really made a niche version of it, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. So again, very sexy, bold, very attractive scent, man. And it's intoxicating. I love how this smells. Oh, I love how this smells. It's unisex. Ladies, you can wear this. Matter of fact, ladies can wear probably anything on this table for sure, but especially this. My wife is a huge fan of this, and on a holiday date night, a booziness, a sweetness, some honey, a nuttiness to the fragrance. Oh yeah, it just works. It just works for sure. So cutting up close or just kind of moving out and about, this right here is something to consider, because it'll be a great fragrance for sure, a great wear on a holiday date night. From the house of Zaharov, in collaborations with Curly Scents, we have Of the Immortals. This stuff is good. I don't know how much longer this is going to be around, but you might want to get it, all right, if you're interested. Up next, from the house of Givenchy, we have Givenchy Gentleman EDP. Now this one is starting to get not as much discussed, less and less talk about this fragrance due to the Privé coming out, and rightfully so. But this one right here is still a banger. You get you get that makeup, that makeup lipsticky iris, but you get a really sweet vanilla here for sure. A balsam feel, but the vanilla is really present. This is a more sweeter iris-based fragrance for sure. And I overly enjoy it. As a matter of fact, this was my very first. Yeah, I got this before Dior Homme, Dior Homme Tints and Dior Homme Parfum. This is my first iris fragrance. I got it for Christmas about 2 years ago. And this is what made me fall in love with Iris. Yes, this is the fragrance that made me fall in love and branch out. But anyway, on a date night, man, listen. Again, if you want to dress it up, if you're aiming and you're dressing to impress, your beard is tight, your haircut is tight, your braids are braided right, your dreads are straight, and you are coming with that pressure. I'm gonna say it again. You coming with that pressure. This is definitely something to look into. You get the best of both worlds. You get some classy feels here. You get a sweet, gourmandish vanilla feel for here, and you get a beautiful blend between the two that kind of carries out through the evening and can create that mysterious of a mystique vibe. I don't even know if that makes sense, but this does it. From the house of Givenchy. We have Givenchy Gentleman EDP, beautiful Iris vanilla based fragrance, fellas. She might not stand a chance with this one. Up next, we're gonna go back to the Middle Eastern world, and man, this is just one of my favorite Middle Eastern fragrances, man. It's so good, especially for a date night, and I think about the holidays when I wear this. From the house of Armaf, we have Odyssey Homme EDP. I almost said Latafa, but Armaf, man. Now this has a little bit of everything in there. But when I say everything, a lot of your favorite Iris-based fragrances, like the one I just mentioned before, Valentino Uomo Intense, a lot of different nuances here. But ultimately, on the dry down, it smells a lot more on the side of Tom Ford Noir Extreme. But the Oriental spices in here with the sweetness, the vanilla, oh, it's so good. It almost comes across, how can I say it? It almost comes, I know this is a Middle Eastern house, but I'm trying to figure out how to put it, but with the Oriental spices and the vanilla, it kind of comes off like this delicate, this dessert-like, there it is, this dessert-like that you can only get over in that part of the world, and those parts of the world. It smells exclusive to that, even though it smells like Tom Ford Noir Extreme, especially when you get towards the dry down. But the spices in here are really nice, and that's what I love about this fragrance the most. So Oriental spice and some sweetness, Tom Ford Noir Extreme vibes, bang for your buck on the price tag. Fellas, she gonna love this. First time I wore it, I went to work, my wife woke up, I guess the Sillage was still in the bathroom when I left to go to work. She texted me and say, man, what are we wearing today? That smells good. G-O-O-T. Don't sleep. From the house of Armaf, we have Odyssey Homme, the EDP. Really good stuff. I really enjoy it. Really good stuff. All right, and last but not least, man, cozy time, holiday season. You might go to see a drive-in movie. You might be going to a nice little Danish shop where they sell lattes and hot chocolate, and the seats are literally this close, like me and you are right now. A fragrance like this could hold you down. From the house of Maison and Margiela, from the replica line, we have Coffee Break. This smells more like a creamy frappuccino, more so than coffee. You get coffee nuances, but you get a frappuccino. You get a lactonic milky vibe. You get this kind of like oven roasted, slight nuttiness to it as well, but it's just so cozy and so comforting, and it definitely has a huge upside on the sexiness meter. All right, so this is definitely unisex for sure, but if you're in close quarters, like I said, drive-in movie, regular movie theater, Netflix and chill at the crib, or you just kind of out and about just enjoying each other's time in a real intimate setting, this right here for sure is something to consider. Fellas, ladies, I love how this smell. And ladies, your guy might really enjoy how this smells off you as well. This stuff is really, really good. Excellent for a holiday date night choice. From the house of Maison Margiela, we have Replicas Coffee Break. Replica don't miss, man. They really come through for sure. All right, y'all. So those are 7 holiday date night recommendations. And those are all good, man. So you get a lot of different things in these fragrances: gourmand, sweet, spice, just different facets to these fragrances that can definitely work. So Smell Good family, or anyone who wants to be a part of Smell Good family, let me know down below in the comments what are some of your recommendations for a holiday date night. Not just date night, holiday date night. Let me know down below in the comments. All right, so appreciate you guys for watching as always. And if you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, just subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and meet me down in the comments so we can talk about what you like and what I like or love, and that's the beautiful art of fragrances. All right, so until next time, splag it up, splag it down, splag it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world, yes, you listening, the one way in the back, that's exactly what you are going to get back. All right, y'all, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Y'all have fun on y'all date nights. A lot of fun. Be cool.